You know that guy at work, drives an old car, wears regular clothes, never posts anything online. Everyone thinks he's average. Then one day you find out he owns 3 houses, no debt, quits his job at 42, and you never saw it coming. That's who we're talking about today. By the end of this video, you're going to understand exactly why loud people almost never win long term. And more importantly, you're going to know the 4 hidden rules that quiet winners use to build freedom without performing for anyone. This will change how you see every successful person you walk past on the street. The problem with telling people your goals. You ever notice how when you announce you're going to the gym, you suddenly feel less like going? That's not laziness. Well, okay, maybe a little laziness, but that's not the main thing. That's your brain lying to you. A 2012 study found that when you announce a goal to other people, your brain gets a fake reward. It mistakes people saying good for you for actual progress, so you work less. You feel like you already did something. You didn't. Quiet winners know this, so they keep their mouth shut, not because they're shy, because they don't want to kill their own drive before they even start. The first thing they do, break the script. Society hands everyone the same script. Go to school, get a job, buy things, show people you bought things, then die. Most people follow it because they're scared. Scared of looking poor, scared of looking lazy, scared of what neighbors think. Quiet winners? They drop the script completely. They chase what researchers call micromotives, small internal rewards, a quiet morning with coffee, time to read, a hobby that has nothing to do with money. I actually had a friend once, we'll call him Mark, who spent 3 years building a recording studio in his basement, never posted one photo, never told anyone at work. When I finally saw it, I asked why he didn't show people. He just shrugged and said it's mine, not theirs. That broke my brain for a week. Here's what research on hedonic adaptation found. Big external wins stop feeling good after a while. New car? Feels normal in 3 months. Promotion? Just becomes your new baseline. But small daily wins, those actually last. So quiet winners stop performing for strangers. They build a life that feels good from the inside, not one that looks good from the outside. The man in the car paradox. You see a nice car drive by. You think, that person must be successful. No, wait, let me rephrase that. You don't even think it, you feel it. That little pinch of envy, that little voice saying they figured it out and you didn't. But here's what quiet winners know. That person might be drowning in debt, might hate their job, might be one paycheck from disaster, and you'll never know because you're just looking at the car. Research on stealth wealth shows that actual rich people often don't show it, especially the ones who plan to stay rich. They know that visible luxury attracts 3 things: envy, requests for money, and security risks. So they drive the old car, live in the normal house, and sleep better at night. The people flexing on Instagram, often broke, often stressed, often performing for people they don't even like. I saw this guy on my feed last week. Gold chains, rented mansion, the whole thing. 3 days later, he's posting a GoFundMe. I'm not joking. Quiet winners figured this out early. They don't need a stranger's approval at a red light. The disturbing part, quiet winning can turn dark. Let's be real. Not everyone who wins quietly is healthy about it. This part got uncomfortable to write, but I'm putting it in anyway because nobody else will. Some people don't show emotion because they can't. Research on avoidant attachment shows that some high achievers have flat emotional lives. Few close friends, no real intimacy, just goals and output. That's not strength, that's a wall. Some people hide their wealth because they're scared. Scared of being judged, scared of being used, scared that if people really saw them, they'd get hurt. Researchers found that wealth concealment can come from fear, not confidence. Hypervigilance about social threats. Constant scanning for who might want something. That looks like peace from the outside, but inside, it's exhaustion. And here's the worst one. Some people take no as a complete sentence so far that they end up completely alone. Social invitations stop. Weak ties decay. Those weak ties, research says they're exactly how most people find jobs, opportunities, and help. So the quiet winner builds this perfect isolated life. Then one day, something breaks, and there's nobody there. That's the part the motivational quotes don't show you. What they actually do differently. So let's be clear. Quiet winning, done right, looks like this. They protect their time like it's money, because it is. They don't answer every text, don't go to every dinner, don't explain why they're saying no. I used to explain every single no. Felt like I owed people a PowerPoint presentation. Exhausting. Now, can't make it. That's it. That's the whole thing. They stop asking what will people think and start asking, does this actually make my life better? They build in private, not because they're hiding, because attention is addictive, and addiction messes up your judgment. A 2000 study on self-determination theory found that people are most motivated when they have three things: autonomy, competence, and connection. Quiet winners nail the first two. The third one? That's where they mess up if they're not careful. So the smart ones force the connection part, even when they don't feel like it. They keep a few friends, stay in touch with family, say yes to things that don't directly benefit them. The real flex nobody talks about. Here's what quiet winners actually want. Not a bigger house, not a gold watch. Time autonomy. Being able to wake up when they want, work on what matters to them, say no to things that suck, walk away from bad bosses and bad clients. That's the goal. Not being rich, being free. And here's the uncomfortable truth. You don't need millions for that. You need low overhead, clear priorities, and the ability to ignore what other people think. Most people never get there, not because they can't, because they keep spending money to impress people who aren't paying attention. So what do you actually want? Look, nobody's saying sell everything and live in a van, but ask yourself this: how much of what you do is for you, and how much is for an audience you don't even like? I'll wait. Go ahead. Be honest. The quiet winners already answered that question. That's why they're quiet, and that's why they're winning. What's your definition of winning? Not the one your parents gave you, not the one from commercials, yours. Figure that out, then shut up and build it. That's the whole thing.